So now we are talking about the mental health when it comes to making money online, branch of making money online. And we like to talk about yoga because that is one of the easiest low overhead ways that you can work on your health. Very low maintenance from a physical, emotional, spiritual way of understanding de-stressing. So we're going to talk about a few steps that you can utilize for the benefits of practicing yoga and help you on your journey, particularly if you're doing anything when it comes to business. So some things that you can do is to calm your mind by doing different types of meditation, exercises that can create movement, can do wonders for your body to help you detach and also contemplate an idea that you are healing, which is great. It's been very helpful. It's been really helpful with a lot of psychiatric disorders. Now, practicing yoga, the first steps can involve awareness, studying yoga postures, things such as mudras, mantras. These techniques will help you understand the mental benefits of yoga and build a strong, flexible body. Now, this is great for a level of competency. We talk about Navy SEALs who are trained to go through different types of obstacles and challenges. Many of them are painful, in going to a place in their mind where they are at peace. They are in the present mind, at peace in that presence, no matter what's going on, not too worried and caught up in the past or the future, but really just focused on the present. And that's a beautiful way to go about your yoga journey. There's also the idea of the drishti, your focus point of attention. When I did a lot of my yoga training, we focused on specific postures we would do, and we'd point straight ahead. And at that point, that would be our drishti. Or we'd be doing postures and versions where our head is dropped lower than our heart. The drishti, that point of focus would then be the tip of our nose. It can be your belly button. You don't necessarily have to look there, but you want to engage your brain and your mind and your focus towards that direction with intention. That's a great way to keep your mind focused on that, distract it from different types of other thought that may come into your brain. And this is a good way for you to take a break. Give yourself and your body a chance to reset as you go through the motions of trying to really figure out how you can utilize your brain power in your body for the better. So beginners should try to attend a yoga class at least once a week. It's really, really good for several months. This will help consistency and help you with the poses and the flow of the class as it becomes second nature. As a result, you will feel the benefits of yoga. More often than not, and many studios and workshops will offer things for beginners and advanced students to come in for fundamental work and postures and alignment. I used to do a lot of things with alignment, posture work with beginners and advanced, and I did a lot of home visits. I used to do a lot of different types of yoga style help for those with big companies. Entire corporations would send in maybe 50, 60 people. We'd meet at a hotel, and inside the dining room, I would give them a straight, good yoga class and just go up and down the aisles and make sure that they're being able to get into the posture, let them have a few jokes here and there. It was a great way for them to kind of relax and take a break. So really, really good work. Okay, now these can be complicated and challenging. And with dedication and the right approach, yoga can benefit every aspect of your life. Now, this can improve your sleep, your energy levels, and relationship with others by practicing a regular yoga practice. However, it may take months or years to see results. This is also very true. I know people who practice yoga for many years. They didn't feel like they actually absorbed any of the impact of the mental or emotional side. Not until years later, they didn't change anything. Some of them have even taken a break from yoga and realized over the years with maturity, the combination of the two really did a good amount of focus for them on a mental level. On the physical side, a lot of people may not notice much on an emotional side as far as feeling better about things, making their peace with things faster, being able to move through obstacles a little smoother, but they may notice that their blood pressure is lower. They may also notice that their lab results have been more, I guess I'd say, I don't want to say lower, but more at a level of equilibrium. This is because of the amount of de-stress you're doing when you're doing your yoga practice. So usually when you're doing yoga, you should help your body be the most functional. That's kind of the goal of yoga, is to be of balance. Okay. The most important aspect of yoga practice for beginners is the connection between awareness and breath, which I definitely agree with. You really want to focus on the breath and awareness as you're doing your yoga, so it can be a guide for you as you do your asanas, which are your postures, or your meditations. Restorative yoga is a little bit of a bridge between both posture and meditation. There's types of yoga like yoga nidra, where you're kind of asleep almost. You would probably answer if someone called your name, but you might be snoring. Even in those instances, when you can, focus your awareness on the breath. And that should really help guide you and relax your mind, allow your body and your muscles to kind of give in, sink, take a load off, and then you can really let them get stretched out to some of these postures. Now, by guiding the breath, you can relax and reduce stress and become more aware of the moment. Observation is also an important part of learning yoga. Before you take a yoga class, observe an experienced instructor to gain understanding of the flow and structure of the class. Take notes about what you didn't notice and don't hesitate to ask questions. Now, yoga instructors are willing to answer these questions. Observations can help you learn how to teach yoga correctly. And in yoga classes, a skilled teacher can modify yoga posture to correct the student's alignment, strengthening the arches of the feet or the ankles. A teacher can also work with a yoga block between the thighs to help a student with balancing problems. There's a lot of things that we can do as instructors to help students with certain types of alignment. So please don't let that be a deterrent or a reason why you're not going into a class. Now, observation helps a yoga teacher reflect on their teaching styles, and it helps them to give compassionate feedback. Yes, which is really fun, really helpful for the students. Moreover, it helps yoga teachers to teach more effectively. Observational skills are critical for any yoga teacher. So yoga teachers need to learn how to observe their students and not teach on autopilot. So that means keep the phone down, guys. You don't want to teach with a phone in your hand. If you're looking at postures, that's understandable and that's great. Ideally, though, over time, if you're not a new teacher anymore, you want to make sure that you can do this without the phone in your hand, without maybe a tablet or a list of notes, and just kind of go with the flow and have your routines already planned out in your head. Continue to work on it. If you're a beginner, there's no shame in that. But what I am saying is if you're having students in a class, your job is to be gatekeepers of their health and also helping them get the best of their abilities. So if you're on your phone, you're texting someone, you're not doing your job, if we're going to be blunt. So make sure that you are trying your best to be the best teacher you can be, and that includes being off your phone. If your boss is not reminding you, or your own business, then someone should have to remind. You shouldn't have to be reminded this, but if you do need to be reminded, hey, take it for what it is. You know, you're just trying to do your best, and take the criticism so that you could improve on that. And if this video is the one that reminds you, then hopefully that can help you out and help out your students. And all the best of luck to you. Not here to push you down, but give you a proper criticism. Okay, let's go back to breath. Breath is one of the most important steps in yoga, in which learning how to watch your breath. This is something that most practitioners are going to do when they begin yoga. They're going to focus on breathing in and breathing out. As they breathe in and out, they're going to take a look at the breath and watch it. This is a good way to gain access to meditation because your focus is on the breath work. Breath and movement are intimately linked as well. As we move and breathe and relax and our lungs expand, breath and movement is going to be very much a part of this. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. Thank you for watching this video. We got more for you coming soon. Yes. Again, please subscribe to the channel. Also, a little bit more aggressively, I'm going to say, like the video, and we will see you very soon.